Hello, everybody. How are you all doing out there? So excited to be streaming today. Today is a good day. Let me know if you can hear me loud and clear. I've got a lot of energy today. That was my Eric Copeland greetings. Hello, everybody. Or maybe that's just me. I don't know. Um, how's it going, guys? Who's here? Benjamin, welcome. Arco's in the house. Andreas, Alexandra, Goozer, Catalin. Who else we got? James, Nicola, George. Welcome. I'm sorry you could see I'm squinting to see the screen. I need a better setup. I don't know if you guys know this, but I'm like practically blind. I can hardly see in my right eye. So I do a lot of squinting. Okay, great to be here. And you know what? These streams, you know me, I tend to go like 2 hours, maybe a little bit more sometimes. Sometimes it's a bit overkill. So for the sake of those watching the playback, I'm just going to dive right into it today. Yeah, let me know what's going on with y'all in the comments. Let me know if I'm coming through loud and clear. Let me know if there's any problems. We're praying to the YouTube gods for no technical meltdowns today. But yeah, looking all good so far, so that's cool. Goozer's walking through the streets of Madrid with 20% battery. Awesome. Hey, Alex, how's it going, man? Arco says, I'm loud and clear. I am very loud today. All right. So what's going on? All right. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the monthly challenge showcase. Today is going to be a really, really fun one. I'm super excited. So for those of you watching, each month I assign a new challenge to the members of the Production Music Academy. And so last month's challenge, April, was really interesting because, well, for a lot of different reasons. I cannot wait to show you guys what everyone came up with today. It's totally insane. Basically, in a nutshell, what I did was I paired everyone up. So everyone who signed up for this challenge was assigned a partner, and every team was given an assignment, a loose assignment. So the teams were essentially allowed to do whatever they wanted, but the assignment was more of I guess it was more of a suggestion based on a poll that I took earlier in last month about the team members' individual strengths and interests, and that kind of helped me to create the teams. I think I put some pretty good teams together. It took me a while to figure that one out. I was like, who's going to be the best teams here? But anyway, I think it all worked out really, really well. So now I get to show you what all the teams came up with. I know that everybody put like a ton of work into this challenge. So yeah, just give yourselves a round of applause. Give yourselves a big pat on the back. And yeah, make sure to let me know what you guys think about all of these tracks in the comments. As always, I'm super excited to hear what you guys think. And yeah, if you want to get in on these challenges, then make sure to check out productionmusicacademy.com. Link in the description. So I gotta do something about these comments. These comments are just so small. I need to zoom in here. Okay, there we go. That's better. Guy Michael Moore greeting. I am no Guy Michael Moore. I wish I had half the energy that dude has. Camera? Andreas is asking about my camera. Are you asking about what kind of camera I'm using? It's just my iPhone, if that's what you are asking. Everybody's on fire. Absolutely, everyone's on fire here. Okay, cool. So, what do you think, guys? Should we dive into it? Here it is. Who's up first? Okay, so everybody sent me a little something about their submission, so I will share that with everybody on the stream here. John's in the house. Welcome, man. Okay, so first up, we got Andreas. and James. This is team number one here. This is a track called Coffee in St. Gallen. And okay, they wrote me quite a few things here. Let me share this with you guys. So, reading from them. Let me first start by saying what a great idea for a challenge this was. Usually, this is James writing, stick to writing music by myself, so this was a real nice change for me. Cool. After introducing ourselves using the PMA message service, we began to establish a tempo of 80 beats per minute. Andreas sent over a cool video of himself welcoming me to his studio and playing through some of the ideas that he'd come up with on his piano. Very cool. This was a nice touch, helped us get the ball rolling, moving pretty quickly. I really liked his second idea, so we went with that. I sent him a drum loop I'd found so he had something to groove along to and record his MIDI piano ideas to. This meant we could both add ideas and they'd match up with each other as they'd share the same groove pattern. Cool. Initially, we were using an acoustic piano, but out of curiosity and the fact that Andreas was using a cool staccato playing style, I decided to switch over to Scarby MK1 electric piano and instantly loved the vibe it was creating. After that, I began working on the drums, used Empire Breaks by Native Instruments, layered with some percussion and a loop from Splice. Since our first assignment was to incorporate some jazz elements, I thought it would be nice to make use of the Contact Factory Library Jazz upright piano. Andreas sent over the MIDI along with some lead guitar ideas that he'd come up with. Things started to take shape and our main loop was filling up nicely. I sequenced the strummed fuzzy chords using a guitar from Sample Tank and added the intimate strings from Spitfire Originals library, which helped add some cinematic elements. After that, it was a case of texturing the beat using interesting one-shots from Splice. I used a lot of hip-hop vocal ad-libs as well as ambient female vocal melody, which I thought really fit well. Andrea sent over some jazz piano melody ideas and a cool acoustic guitar part he'd recorded. Then it was simply a case of arranging what we'd come up with into for each section. I added transitions, including a tape stop effect that I learned from one of Stevie's lo-fi hip-hop courses. Cool. Then it was just a case of mixing and mastering the track. Interesting fact, the title of this track references St. Gallen, which is a city in Switzerland, which is where Andreas is from. And we hope you enjoy the track. Okay, so just wanted to say before we listen to this that you guys, I love it that you went with the suggestion. I gave Andreas and James Carter the suggestion of a jazzy hip-hop track with cinematic elements. So let's listen to that and let's see what they came up with. Here we go. Coffee in St. Gallen. Enjoy. Hot damn. Oh, you guys absolutely nailed it. I love it. I love it so much. I don't even know where to start. The keys riff, just setting the rhythm flow, and it just totally vibey. The guitar ideas are fantastic, and the mix is just really really nice, balanced, clear. You know what? If there's one criticism that I have, it's that I didn't have a coffee while listening to that. I mean, I already drank my coffee this morning. I should have had another one ready for that. That was super. That was fantastic, guys. I know you put a lot of work into that, and it shows. It absolutely shows. Great track. Great track. Yeah, you know what? I didn't think about this till now, but what are you guys going to do for like? Curious what every team is going to do in terms of like putting this out there. You could put that up on a music library or Spotify or whatever. What are the plans? Let me know in the comments what your guys' plans are. Goozer says nice soundtrack while I walk. Totally. That's a strolling through Madrid type track right there. Love the chord sequence. Yeah, totally. Yeah, absolutely. You guys did great. Thank you so much. Great first track to kick this challenge off, or this challenge showcase off. So we're gonna move on. Next up, we've got Gary Brumett and Shane Jensen. Okay, so let me share some notes here from those guys. Actually, maybe before I do that, I should tell you what I assigned them. So, let me see. What did I assign? Where are they? Okay, yeah. So, brooding, minimalist, textured tension. That was their assignment. Okay, so from Gary, I was surprised at how organic this collab was. Everything was even and natural. Guess we got lucky. Shane sent over a great selection of stems and a boatload of samples. I played bass on 2 tracks. He convinced me to do it. He played keys and supplied a great melody. Then he let me double it through halftime and mess about. He brought this great glitch pad that made me think of trip hop. I brought in a contact instrument that I made a bit ago. That's cool. That's awesome. Did the drum programming and the arrangement, and Gary mixed it, I believe. Then he says Shane edited and mastered. Honestly, I couldn't ask for a more even arrangement. I feel like I got to know someone on a real visceral level that I would never have gotten through normal channels. That was, half the point of this challenge, guys. It was really just because I really wanted the community to get to know each other better, and that's what it's all about: building relationships, building friendships, and the magic of collaboration ensues. Okay, so let's check this out. We got a track called "Attempt to Locate" by Gary Brumett and Shane Jensen. Here we go. Wow. That's amazing. Great job, guys. Wow. Talk about nailing the assignment. I mean, literally, that couldn't be closer to exactly what I had signed you, which is brooding, minimalist, textured tension. Absolutely on point. You guys killed it. Um, yeah, I love the textures. I love the glitch, percussion. The piano kind of creeping around it too, and just the use of space and openness there. That was absolutely beautiful. You guys did a great job, and it was a great mix and master too. Fantastic work. I'm so happy that you guys collaborated on this. I feel like it was the perfect team. I know that you guys both work on tension cues like this, and what a cool mashup. I mean, that is a really really cool collab. Great job, guys. I'm so happy that you submitted that. Thank you so much. What are people saying in the comments? Are people spooked? Eerie, yes. So, people are getting scared here. Ari Arco says already scared a bit. Perfect. Awesome. Okay, great, 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 great. Okay, moving on. Next up, we have a track from Alex B and Alexandra, and we are going to share some notes here from those two. Okay, so this is a track called Chant for Champs. I'm not sure if this is from Alexandra or Alex, but it says, we collaborated on a high energy, funky electronic track. Excuse me. Our reference was, it was an Artlist bestseller called Balloon Planet. I know that one. I've heard that. And Alexandra started it by creating the beat and the chord progression and the synth bass, and Alex recorded live guitars and electric bass. Awesome. Alexandra did the mixing and Alex mastered it. This was an incredible experience for both of us, and we're considering teaming up again to create our own Artlist application as a duo in the future. Yes. Yes. That is a really good idea. Awesome. Okay, let's get to it. Oh, and what did I assign you guys? Can't remember exactly the words I used. What did I say? What did I say? Looking. There it is. Positive, funky, electronic / hip hop. It's pretty broad. But let's see what they did. Here we go. Chant for Champs. Holy. Holy shit, you guys. Wow. Wow. I don't even know what to say. That was amazing. You guys absolutely killed it. Oh man, there's so much I like about it. I was trying to make like mental notes in my head. I want in. I want in on that. Let's create an art list group together. It won't be a real band, but it'll just. I want in on the application. I want to join this band. It's so good. Yeah, there's like, you know what? This like little rock breakdown that you guys have, because I mean it was kind of like funky the whole time, but then it kind of switched directions for a little bit, like right here. To this epic like rock buildup, which I just thought was so cool. How you guys kind of switched gears there for a little bit, as well as this this kind of just like straight up drum and bass breakdown here right before like the last A section. Oh man, super catchy and licensable. I love it, guys. I'm so happy that I teamed you guys up. Amazing stuff. Whew. Okay, we're off to a great start here. This is so cool. Let's keep moving. Thank you, Alex and Alexandra. Fantastic. Okay, next up, we got Chad Kaya and Brendan Burns. Okay, so this is a song called Little Differences. And what did I assign these guys? Let me look this up. What did I assign you guys? Organic hip hop featuring acoustic folk elements. Okay, that was the assignment. So from Chad and Brendan, this was a great challenge. Not only did I appreciate meeting a new colleague, but we got to create a cool piece of music too. Chad and I spoke over the phone soon after getting paired up. After discussing some ideas and approaches, I put together some rough ideas and sent them over to Chad. Chad was quick to identify the piece we ended up with, and then we traded stems back and forth for a few rounds and refined it each time. So Chad did all the electric guitars, bass, samples, and transitions. I did the nylon guitar, keyboards, and horn section. Chad did the mix. I did the master. This is coming from Brendan. Should have prefaced that. This is a great experience. Thanks for the opportunity, Steve. Best from Brendan. Okay, awesome. Sorry, just checking back on the comments. Try not to lose track of the comments. Yeah, who is on the... Arco asked who's on the bass. Was that Alexandra that did the bass for that? Punchy and groovy indeed. Still grooving off that one. Okay, we're going to switch gears here and listen to Little Differences. Okay, here we go. Oh, there we go. Cool. We're good. We're good.
Hi, Vincent. I'm getting dressed. The door's open. Come inside and make yourself a drink. Mia.
Don't have. Oh man, I'm going. That's all it is to it. No, baby, you think it the most. But you know what the funniest thing about Europe is? What? It's little differences.
Yes, yes, yes. So much awesome. Damn, you guys killed it. I'm just so stoked on this challenge today, guys. Amazing, like super tasty, super tasty. By the way, I love that you sampled Pulp Fiction and threw that little tasty bit in there. Super cool. Totally set the scene instantly. I love it. I love it. Amazing, tasteful guitar work there from both of you guys. The mix absolutely on point. Totally nailed the assignment. I got nothing but praise. You guys are doing fantastic. Arco says we all need to collab again. Yes, we all need to start a band. Can you all move to Vancouver and we'll start like a super group? Man, yeah, another PMA collab would be cool. We did that last year. I know that some of the newer members missed out on a really good one. In case anyone was wondering, that the track that is playing during the live stream is about to start. Page before I started. That's the Academy collab from last year. Yeah. Love it. Great guitar playing indeed. Yeah. Okay. Awesome. Thank you so much, Chad and Brendan. Fantastic work. Okay, next up, myself and Arco. Okay, so a few thoughts to share on this one. So Arco and I decided to write an ambient lo-fi hip hop track. So the initial idea was inspired by just like really simple chord pads and electric guitar arpeggios that Arco sent to me. And they were awesome. Like, I really didn't actually have a whole lot of work to do. What he sent me was awesome, and it totally got me inspired right away. So at that point, I just added some further beat elements to it. I added my own bass line, just playing my Squire as usual, and I arranged the ideas and sent it back to Arco, who then added some really, really beautiful string textures to it and some melodic ideas. I topped it off with like an ambient piano melody, and then I mixed the track. And I would say that kind of, this, I feel like this track evokes a sense of calm and serenity. So for those of you who are walking the streets right now, listening to this live stream, I think you'll enjoy this. Take in the view, take a deep breath, and enjoy this track from Arco and I. This is called Time Slips Away. Here we go. time slips away. Big shout out to Arco. Thanks for collaborating with me, buddy. I really appreciate it. And yeah, that was a lot of fun to work on. Super relaxing. Every now and then I got to work on something that's just chill and relaxing. You know, easy on my ears. Oh, thanks for the nice comments, guys. Appreciate it. Soothes and induces slow, relaxed head bobbing. Thanks, Benjamin. Yes. Hey, thanks so much, guys. We had a great time with this, and yeah, always a pleasure to collab with members of the Academy. And yeah, you know, I got to give it to hand it to Arco for coming up with all that beautiful textured, you know, the strings, the pads, and all that. That's all Arco. Can't remember the name of the instrument. Arco, you could drop it in the comments, but what is it that you're using right here again? I think it's called like a darbuka or something like that. Is it like, I probably got it wrong, but this like melodic instrument you got in the background here. Remind me what that's called again. I really like the sound of it. It's kind of like a cross between a wind instrument and a stringed instrument or something. It's pretty cool. Anyway, moving on. We got a track from David Zahara and Jason Stiglitz. This is called Heavy Blue Something. What did I assign you guys? Where is it? There it is. Straight up rock and roll. That was your assignment. Oh, sorry. Okay, Arco says Daduk. Is that how you say it? Daduk? Kind of ethnic flute. Got you. Okay, so it is a wind instrument. Yeah, thanks on that. Signature Music Services. I do enjoy writing a bass line every now and then. Okay, cool. So what did Jason and David send me here? So Heavy Blue Something. David Z and I have served up a thick, raging slab of drop D Dorian swampy blues rock. I love it. David had a mean, heavy guitar riff that I liked, so I cooked up an arrangement and played some slidey, bendy, and almost funky blues noise over it. He improved on the arrangement and added in a breakdown. I fixed up the drums and bass and handed it back, and he layered on some more guitars. When you get two hard rock lead guitar players together, you are going to get lots of guitar. Yes, that was the assignment. Perfect. Okay, so there's just one little organ line in there to fill things out. Awesome. David was great to work with, and so was I. As a matter of fact, I was delightful, says Jason. But seriously, it turned out we had a lot in common, and we talked it up on the phone for several hours over the course of completing this, discussing the biz and things totally unrelated. All in all, a great experience. See, that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about, guys. All right, I appreciate that. And let's listen to this track. Heavy Blue Something. I'm stoked. Okay, here we go. Hell yes. Hell yes. Oh man, you guys are speaking to my inner guitar player here. I love this track. You guys killed it. It's so good, so good. Okay, look. You don't play guitar like this, like these little licks that were added in here. Unless you're a Stevie Ray Vaughan fan. Am I wrong? I don't know if I get an answer in the stream here, but that, I don't know. I feel like that guitar playing has got some Stevie Ray embedded in it. Let me know in the comments. But yeah, I love the swampy blues rock energy going on here. You guys did an absolutely amazing job. Really appreciate you guys teaming up on this. I'm so happy I put two guitar players together. We needed a rock track. We needed a proper rock track. Yeah, that was fantastic. 100% Stevie Ray Vaughan fan. Love him. And that is exactly what I was thinking. Awesome. Okay, great. My instincts were correct. I'm a huge Stevie Ray Vaughan fan, a massive Stevie Ray Vaughan fan. I learned when I was starting to learn guitar, I bought the tab book back when you bought tab books before YouTube. You bought a tab book. I had Texas Flood. I had the whole thing down note for note. There was a time in my life that I could play Rude Mood like really, really well. I think I've gotten worse over time because I don't practice as much anymore, but I was obsessed with Stevie Ray Vaughan when I was a kid. So I recognize the influence when I hear it. And I even met his brother one time. Cool story. Anyway, I can go on about my love for Stevie Ray. But you guys absolutely killed it. That's just a great track. Okay, moving on. Before I get too carried away here, we got a track from John Marr and Mauricio Zavala. Okay, this is a song called 7,277 Miles. Let me read you guys some comments here, if I can find them. Where is it? There we are. Okay. Here we go. So we started this process by notepadding a guitar sketch each. That's a cool idea. We went with Mauricio's idea as it fit the funky brief a lot better. Oh yeah, sorry, I should just preface this by saying that their suggested task was funky guitar riff-based pop / indie rock. Okay. So we went with Mauricio's idea as it fit the funky brief a lot better. Mauricio then recorded the guitars properly, and I put together the drums, going for that indie disco / band in a room sound. Cool. So I, John, speaking here, put a few mood sound design pieces together before Mauricio put down the bass. We tweaked the arrangement a little and had a What's Up voice memo meeting about some of the details. I then added some more guitars, synths, and various other bits and bats, risers, vocal chops, that kind of thing. I fancied writing a main vocal, but time ran out for that idea. We kind of mixed as we went along, so there wasn't a whole lot of tweaks in the final stages. The only other points of note are that, number one, Mauricio is an absolute dude, and it was great fun to collaborate. I second that. Mauricio is awesome. And number two, 7,277 miles is the distance between our front doors. Sweet. Which is kind of mind-blowing. Imagine the total miles covered for all submissions. Yeah, good point. Thanks, Steve. Looking forward to hearing everyone else's submissions. Awesome. Okay, let's give this track a listen. Here we go. Good God. Good God, you guys. Good Lord. Absolute banger. Absolute banger alert over here. John and Mauricio. Fantastic track. Man, you know, I've come to love and appreciate Mauricio's guitar playing. I've heard lots of it. Sweet riff. And I love that it's like this simple, rhythmic, catchy, sort of just slightly overdriven guitar lick, and you've got this beautiful structure built around it. Fantastic. You didn't need vocals. I mean, this is a great instrumental cue. This is has total licensable energy written all over it. Fantastic. Just amazing. I love the drums. I love the ambience that you put behind the guitars. And I'm blown away. I'm blown away, and we're not even like, what are we, halfway through? This is insane. You guys are fantastic. I love it. Thank you, John, and thank you, Mauricio. You guys killed it. Okay, moving on. We got Nicola and Stevie B. Okay, so Nicola was originally paired up with Lester from the Academy. Life got a little bit crazy for Lester, so he had to bow out. And I did what I could in a very short period of time to help Nicola out here. And I'll just kind of give you a quick overview of what's going on here. So from Nicola, we started a little later, but in final run, in the final sprint, we caught the deadline. Yeah, just barely. I basically finished. I basically sent him some stems to work with yesterday. It wasn't an ideal situation because this last week was just like so intense for me. There was so many things going on, so I had very little time. I didn't really actually send him all that much, but what he did with it was really amazing. So this one is an acoustic track with some background electric steel guitars and organ, essentially. So we started with Lester in the beginning, but we have a lot of work, and then Stevie B saved the project. I recorded acoustic guitars, and then Steve recorded organ, electric guitars, pedal steel guitar, and some keys. So that's what I added. And then Nicola worked on the arrangement. Collaboration is a big challenge for all artists, and I'm very happy to listen to all the finished projects. Good work for all. Awesome. Okay. So, I gotta hand it to Nicola who did all the heavy lifting here. I just added some nice little sprinkles on top. But this song is called After the Sunset. Enjoy. Here we go. Great stuff. Again, big shout out to Nicola for sending me what was I thought was pretty much almost a finished product. I just kind of again put some organ on it, put some electric guitars. I did a little bit of that slide guitar that you're hearing, and then fantastic mix, Nicola. You just sent that to me this morning, and I think you did a great job with it. I love how you kind of filtered things out during some parts, added a little bit more dynamics to it. Fantastic. It was great to collaborate with you. And I'm not actually entirely sure if what you sent me was something that you worked on with Lester or not. I think if I understood correctly, Lester didn't have time to send anything, but I could be totally wrong about that. And so anyway, shout out to Lester. I know that life gets busy, and I was expecting that. I knew that, I'm actually surprised that everyone was able to do this, just because, it is time consuming to do these challenges, let alone one that involves depending on a partner to finish things up. In some ways it's easier, but in other ways it can be difficult if one of the team members gets too busy. But it happens. So no, so totally understand. And I was really glad to step in. Just catching up with some of these comments here. So many guitar. Yeah, there is a lot of guitars today. Oh, Dave's in the house. Welcome. Just featured your track. Loved your guitar playing, man. Just you guys did a great job on that one. John's asking, is that the Inc organ? No, actually, it's the Arturia B3 organ, but everything else is the Nashville toolkit. So, or actually the baritone slides are the Nashville toolkit, and the ink steel is the pedal steel. That's cool that you got the kit. I've been using it a lot. I love it. Acoustic vibes. Yeah, nice. Thanks. I don't know what the snare is from. I don't know what kit Nicola used. Let us know in the comments what drums you used, what drums VST you used. Awesome. Hey, Wish is here. Welcome, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Oh, you use Groove Agent. Okay. Fantastic. Alexander says, while we keep on discussing AI implications on music, think about how cool is that we're able to collaborate with someone living so far away just because we have the internet. We should appreciate it. Oh my God, that is absolutely true. Yeah, there's not a day that goes by where I don't really appreciate the internet. And there was something to be said about life pre-social media to some extent. I kind of I don't know, I feel nostalgic about it sometimes when I think back to my childhood. But, it's funny just speaking about buying like a tab. I used to buy all these tab books for guitar. That's how I learned. And I kind of wish that the YouTube was around when I was a kid, because it would have been a lot easier. But in some ways it is nice to, I don't know what I'm saying here, but yeah, the internet's pretty awesome. You have to admit it. How else would we be able to do this? Certainly wouldn't be able to run the academy, wouldn't be able to collaborate and do Zoom meetings with people and get to meet you guys and talk to you guys. It's pretty awesome. So internet is pretty damn awesome. No doubt about that. Okay, so next up we got Christopher Taves and Manuel Husfeld. Okay, so this is a track called Nodal, and what was their assignment? Orchestral hip hop featuring guitar work. There you go. And what did they write me? Okay, so from them, we are both feeling like there is something to be said for being done. There were challenges to be sure between time zones, Germany for Manuel and US for me, different DAWs, Cubase for Manuel and Logic for me, and of course never having met or worked together. Manuel started with suggesting multiple directions and putting down some simple loops with a nice beat and set of chords. I recorded some guitar loops to go with the starting loops, recomposing some of them to be more our own. Manuel did the general arrangement and added more. I took another pass and added more guitars with some extra doublings and the risers, etc. Manuel did another mostly final pass, beefing up some of the parts and adding more orchestral elements and doing a mix and pre-master. Finally, I did a last pass with some very minor changes to his mix/master. Really enjoyed this opportunity to work with someone else. Looking forward to more collaborations. Awesome. Thank you for that. Let's check this out. Here we go. Nodal. Yeah. Awesome. Wow, I love it. So that was like, that track was jam packed with all of these like tasty ideas that you guys kind of just like peppered in across the whole track. Super exciting and dynamic composition. You guys did a great job on that. What is this, like, this guitar work today? You guys are just inspiring the hell out of me with all this amazing, tasty guitar work. Like, what is this at the end here? Like, I love the clean riffage blended in with the electric rock guitars and like orchestral elements and hip hop all coming together. This is a fantastic hybrid of rock or orchestral and hip hop. Fantastic work, you guys. Great stuff. Very, very cool. What did I miss here? Man, I really got to do something. I can't see you guys. Maybe I need a new prescription here. Oh, we got people leaving. Thanks for being here. If you got to go, all good. Appreciate you guys. Thanks for being here. Jason says, and they said guitar music is dead. I don't think so. Not today. Yeah, who said that anyway? Awesome. Guitar Day. Yeah, it is Guitar Day. Okay, cool. We got to keep moving. See, I can't help these streams from being 2 hours long. It's only been an hour. It's not so bad, right? Okay, next up. Thank you, Christopher and Manuel. Awesome work. Okay, next up we got Kevin Pike and Goozer. Do we get a name for this track? I sent you guys I think I sent both of you a message. But I hadn't checked before the stream. If you got a name, send it to me on the comments, and if not, we're all going to decide for you. So Um, okay. So what did I assign you guys? Kevin Pike and Goozer, you were assigned stadium-worthy synthwave rock. Ooh. Okay, great. And from Kevin and Goozer, what did they write? So Goozer is in Spain, currently walking around Madrid, and Kevin is in New York. So Goozer started things off by doing a synth chord progression with a drum track and an ARP. The chord progression was a good start. Kevin made the arrangement, added new drums, distorted rhythm guitar / solo, and also increased the tempo quite a bit. The synth and drums were not quite synthwave enough, so Goozer added new drums, more synths, melody, and transitions. I mixed and Goozer mastered. I think it turned out well. Hope everyone likes it. It was a new genre for me, so that made it interesting, and I learned a lot. Goozer wrote, I was very, very, very busy this month, but thankfully we could finish this track. Oh, man, I'm so glad you guys found the time to do it. I really am. And do we have any updates on the name for this track? No name yet. I apologize. Okay, all good. Decide for us. That would be cool. Alexander says you can use the same approach and calculate the distance between Madrid and New York, but this time in kilometers, not in miles. Just a suggestion for the name. Yeah, kilometers for me. That's how we do things up here in Canada. Arco says, I'm afraid we are going to hear some killer guitars and bass again. Fear not. Here we go. Okay, let's check this out. Okay, we're going to find a title for this after we listen to it. Holy shit, you guys. Oh my God. So good. So good. Oh man, I can't tell you how much I love that. The man, the 80s rock guitar vibes infused here were just great. The tone, like whew. I love it. I loved it. That's that finger tapping, goodness towards the end there. Killed it. Killed it. I was gonna say, by the way, it's 5,764 kilometers from Madrid to New York. But I just don't know. I think there's got to be something better. It's got to be a better name for this. Do we have any suggestions? David Zahra says some VHS-isms. Maybe something with VHS in the title. VHS-ism. VH-ism. I don't know what I'm saying. Yeah, absolutely. Maniac. This was this a guitar challenge? Yeah, like seriously. The guitars today have just been absolutely like just off the charts. Oh, Shane's in the house. Welcome. Were you here before? I can't remember if maybe I already said hello. I'm losing my mind. Van Halenisms. Yes. Oh, sorry. Yes. That's what you're referring to when you said VH. I was thinking VHS because of synthwave 80s. Hey, Deepak. Welcome, man. How's it going? Future Us. I like that, Benjamin. I like that. Because they're saying it needed more reverb in general, my opinion, but we did what we could. No, man, it sounded great. I don't think you have to like wash in a reverb. It sounded great, man. It sounded great. Future Us, I like that. Stranger Strings. Okay, Goozer likes Future Us. Change it right now. Changing the name. Awesome. I saved these sessions, by the way, for 20 years from now, I'll look back, bring back good memories. Okay, so we're moving on. We got 3 more left. Thank you, Kevin and Goozer. You guys are awesome. Next up, we have Iced Tea by Robert Barnes and Benjamin O. And we got some notes here to share with y'all. This track. Okay, here we go. So we first listened to each other's music and discussed what kind of music we'd like to make. After finding out we both like lo-fi texturized hip-hop music, we decided to go down that route. Robert broke the ice, no pun intended, and provided 2 idea sketches, and then we chose one. The sketch has a drum beat, a piano chord progression, an atmospheric sample, and some other samples, which texturized the idea and gave some melodic hints. Benjamin extended the chord progression, added an EP melody, and various Foley samples recorded in his kitchen. Oh, that's cool. Robert then added a bass line and guitars. Benjamin then arranged the song and added a kalimba melody. Robert then tweaked the arrangement a little, added transitions, mixed the track, and Benjamin mastered it. In the end, the track turned out to be what we expected, with an added jazzy vibe, and it evoked a relaxing feeling of being at the beach surrounded by people, hence the name Iced Tea. We got along very well, and it turned out to be a nice collaboration. Awesome. Great to hear that. And let's give this track a spin. Here we go. Iced Tea. Today's a really nice day out here in Vancouver, so this is very fitting. Holy cow. It's so good. Oh man, that's so tasty. Super chill. Just just absolutely beautiful chord progression. Wish I'd come up with that. That was so cool. You guys got to upload that to you put that on Spotify, please, so I can add it to my my lo-fi inspiration playlist. Damn, guys. Good Lord. Wow. I'm speechless. Everyone's work here today is just like absolutely spectacular. Truly amazing. We got one left. I could keep going all day. Sorry, two left. We're gonna feature. Thank you so much, Robert and Benjamin. That was super awesome. Let me know in the comments what you guys plan on doing with that. I feel like that one's got potential. Lo-fi playlist, Spotify, licensing, whatever, It's super vibey. It instantly took me to the beach. Just want to take the day off and go to the beach today. That would be nice. Gallen says that made me so thirsty. Okay, sweet. Most likely we'll upload it to streaming platforms. Great. Glad to hear that. Yeah, piano is definitely on fire. Whew. Okay. Next up, we got Claudio and Catalan. This track's called Collapse. And we got some notes here. So from these guys, we embarked on creating a remarkably energetic hybrid orchestral trailer. I crafted a captivating string progression that exuded a classical essence, while Claudio contributed an exceptional introduction along with breathtaking choir stabs. In an attempt to unify all elements seamlessly, we diligently worked on the composition in chapter 3. However, we didn't progress much musically beyond that point. In the midst of our creative journey, I personally tied the knot. Oh, congratulations. That's awesome. That's great to hear. And Claudio finds himself entangled in a demanding deadline. Man, I'm so stoked you guys got this finished, considering how busy you are. That's amazing. Throughout the session, we used synths such as the OBE and GX80, but fear not, no harm befell them during this endeavor. Okay. The choir stab patches were sourced from East-West, while Arturia's augmented collection provided some captivating pads and effects that Claudio particularly loves for those hybrid trailer-esque songs. Awesome. To fulfill our orchestral hybrid duties, we relied on scoring synths from Audio Ollie, Jaeger, and Nucleus. Consequently, we seek the sagacious guidance. I don't know what that word even means. Sagacious guidance of Stevie B to help us bring this project to a resounding conclusion. Oh my gosh, so much pressure. Hey, Catalan, congratulations on getting hitched, man. That's great. It's a blessing. Let's check this track out. It's called Collapse. Here we go. Man, yes, yes. Oh, dudes, fantastic, fantastic stuff. Are we all collectively blown away here? Eric says, I think I peed a little. Oh my God. Oh boy. Sorry. That's funny. That yeah, when this like this choir kicks in here at this point, man, that is something. Do I have to go get East West again? That sounds so good. I feel like none of my choral libraries sound like that. Or no, actually, except for the performance samples one sounds pretty good, I guess. But I don't know. That just sounds so damn good. You guys did a great job. Great mix. I love the synth work at the end here, like that Vangelis kind of, style melodic synth being blended in with the orchestral trailer elements. Yeah, great stuff. Great stuff. I don't know what could you do to tie this all together? I'm supposed to give you some advice here? I mean, I feel like you guys just killed it. I don't know. You killed it on this one. Add some guitars. I'm just joking. This is like the only non-guitar submission, or maybe there is guitar in there that's just quiet. I'm not sure. I don't think there is. We needed a proper like hybrid orchestral type track for this challenge. So that was beautiful. You guys, wow, very, very nice. How about all PMA members working on one track? We need it. Yeah, we'll do that this year, Arco. Don't you worry. That will happen. Catalan says there's some quiet guitar in there. Okay, good. So we got guitar. We got guitar in all of the tracks today, I think. Hardcore trailer. Yep. Yeah, good stuff. Blown away. So we're gonna cap it off here with thank you, Claudio and Catalan, for that. That was fantastic. One more track here. We got one that's kind of special because this is the first track that my friend Eric and I have collaborated on. And again, I really can't give myself too much credit here. All I did was kind of add in some guitar work and some bass. That's it. Eric sent me some tracks, or sorry, he sent me the Logic session, and he had a bass line in there that was using some kind of VST and some guitar work, because Eric's not a guitar player, and he just wanted me to kind of re-record it in my own way using a real bass and a real guitar. So that's what I did, and threw in a few like little tasty licks in there, but mostly this is Eric. So this track is called Get Up and Go, and it's already on Audio Jungle, and Eric's going to owe me millions of dollars in my royalty split from all the money that this is going to make on Audio Jungle. So obviously going to be a bestseller. And I'm looking forward to buying my new Lambo. Okay, here we go. Get Up and Go.
Just get up and go. Just get up and go. Just get up and go.
Little bit of noodling in there for you. I was kind of surprised that Eric kept the noodling in. Benjamin asks, I didn't catch earlier what you said, Steve. Is that you live playing guitars and bass? Yeah, that's me playing guitars and bass. There's some muted plucks in there that I think that are a VST. I can't remember which one Eric used, but yeah, that's me doing the funky riffs and the little solo at the end. I was kind of having some fun at the end. I kind of tell people sometimes I get I do track reviews and there's a lot of kind of soloing, guitar soloing in licensing music can be a little bit dicey sometimes. Sometimes warn people against that. But there's exceptions to that rule sometimes. Motion Array clearly didn't mind. They clearly didn't mind when Alex sent them a track with a bass solo in it. So occasionally it kind of works. And I was really honestly kind of just having fun at the last little part here. I didn't expect Eric to keep it in, but I'm glad he did. It sounds kind of cool. It's very, very dry, sort of funky. I don't know, maybe late 50s, early 60s style, like James Brown, funky licks in there. Awesome. It went live on Motion Array today. That's great to hear. Make that money. Jason says, nice licks. Thanks, man. Lambo's in the mail. Is it red? I want a red Lamborghini. That's how much money we're going to make here, folks. Cash is just going to come piling in. Yeah, Arco says everyone has a masterpiece today. I absolutely agree. I absolutely agree. Okay, yeah, send me more. I'll try not to take 2 months to get it back, to get my ideas back to you this time. Man, things are moving slow here. There's so much going on. Yeah, very impressive. Very impressed with everybody today. This has got to be one of my faves, all-time favorite showcases. I'm just so impressed with everybody's hard work, and yeah, everyone absolutely put in 100%. Every submission today was beautiful, fantastic. Really just kind of goes to show and highlight the power that collaboration has. Eric and I talk about this a lot on the podcast. The endless benefits of collaborating with somebody musically, but not only that, but just the idea that the power of building relationships. I've benefited so much from the friends and the professional relationships that I've built and nurtured over the years, and yeah, I'm just so stoked. I'm so stoked. I'm so glad that I was able to put these teams together, and everyone everyone just brought the fire today. So love you guys. Great job, everyone. Oh yeah, that's a good question from Alexander. How did you submit it to MA as a collaboration? If I'm not mistaken, they ask artists to be a sole creator. I will let Eric answer that, but I think probably he just submitted it under his name. Like with Artlist, it's the same thing. It's like you kind of have to. One person has to take on the. I think you can have a collaboration, but it can be like one person has to take responsibility for collecting the royalties. They don't split it for you. You have to whoever's receiving it, whoever is designated as receiving the royalties is basically has to take it upon themselves to sort that out. Yeah. Besides, I'm not getting paid in cash anyway. I'm just getting a straight up Lamborghini in the mail. Hey, likewise, Arco. Thank you so much, man. I had a great time collaborating with you, man. Anyway, I guess that's it. I think we're under 2 hours. It's a miracle. Um, wow. Any final thoughts here? George says this was really great and impressive tracks today. Thanks, George. Thanks for being here. Yeah. Anyone who's watching who's not in the Academy, make sure to check out that link in the description, productionmusicacademy.com. I'd love to have you in the community. You can join these wonderful challenges that we do every month. And what more is there to be said? We're having a great time here. Come join the party. I feel like I'm going to watch this back, and all I'm going to see is me squinting at the screen, trying to read these comments. Okay, signing off. Hey, thanks, Dave. Yeah, my pleasure. Thanks for doing such a great job today. Everyone killed it. Okay, to the members of the Academy, I salute you. And for everyone else who's watching and supporting my YouTube channel, I love you guys all so much. Really appreciate the support. Thank you for watching. Hit the old like button for me. Subscribe to the channel. Do all those things that everyone says you got to do. And I look forward to hearing from you guys. And yeah. I will see the members inside the Academy, and we'll get started on the next challenge. So I think that's it for today. Have a great day wherever you are in the world. Appreciate you all. Peace. Peace and love.